To make a point here. Jesus Christ did not live for himself, he lived for the Father. The Father's heart was displayed through Jesus Christ. It says in John chapter 17, verse 1. Let's go to it real fast. Father, the hour is come. Glorify thy Son, that thy Son also may glorify thee. Jesus Christ was he's one with him. So when he was a honored, when he is honored, when he is praised, when we praise his name, we are praising the Father's name. We are honoring the Father. Like he said, did he not say with us, pertaining to us, children of God? Jesus told us, if they persecuted me, they'll persecute you. Same thing with Jesus. They persecuted Jesus, they'll persecute the Father. And I say this to say how I believe we trying to make a big distinguishment between the Father and Jesus, how the Father is more rootful and wrathful and all that, when it's like, no. He's the same God of love. You know, even though we may see a lot of that stuff in the Old Testament where he's quick to judge, he's doing all these things, but he has that same heart. His heart was displayed through Jesus. He's everything. Jesus said, the Father is greater than me. Jesus lived to serve the Father. Be about my Father's business. And I feel like we can get caught up, like, we be like, okay, try to understand the Trinity. It's like, okay, if Jesus is God in the flesh, why he prayed to the Father? But it's like, God was really showing me, they still have their own individualism. Jesus is still his own being. The Father is still his own, because the Father knows more than Jesus. Jesus don't know he's coming back. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit, they all have their own individualism, but they all are one in the sense of character and who they are. It's deep. You feel me? Just like how we one. It says, if you are giving your life to Jesus, you are one with him now. Since we're one with him, does that mean that like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to explain that, but we're one with him now. So I just want to say that to say, like, that's the same God throughout the whole Bible. You got to kind of, once you know his heart, if you know Jesus' heart, then you got to fit that in with what he did in the Old Testament. It says they stoned people that, committed adultery, that stole and did all that. But you got to understand, it's okay, we know how merciful God is with us right now. It's like, okay, for him to just let these people die off like that, to kill people like that, they had to be reprobate. They had to be doing something that was pure evil. Because we know that God is, he judges, saying he always been a righteous judge. Not that he just quick to anger. Like, I feel like that's just, insulting God's character. Not even on the condemning anybody, but it's like, nah, he's been that God of love. True judgment, true in everything he is, true and righteous. So I hope that made sense. So, yeah. Any questions? Or anything you want to comment to help me out understand it better, you leave it a comment. All right? Love you.